having a great day. It is super hot today. I don't know about you, but man, it's hot. So today I'm frying some fish to make steam. And I'm going to cook some red kidney beans and rice, coleslaw, and plantain. How does that sound? To you out there on YouTube, today is Sunday, and I'm making my Sunday lunch, dinner, supper. This supper, because it's going to be finished like about 3:30, 4 o'clock. It's 2:09 now, and let's go on from there. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm making steamed fish. My fish, these are already seasoned with lime juice, pepper, and salt. That's it. Oh, I have a seat. That's it. I was going to use my fish seasoning, but I just want to do it the old-fashioned way. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Let's get started. My oil is already heated, so I can just go ahead and put my fish in. Okay, the stove is on medium, and this is already hot, so let me just get these dried up, and we can go from there. Welcome in. Some paper towel. I like to dry them off a little so they wouldn't pop up in my face. We're having steamed fish, kidney beans and rice. This is not going to be long. And coleslaw and fried plantains. So my fish are already cleaned and seasoned. I washed them in vinegar and water just to get the rawness off them a bit before seasoning them. Okay, so I'm just patting them dry. Welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Naturally P, I see you. All right. Charlene is here. Hi, sis. Carolyn does it. You made it. Hello. We're making steamed fish, kidney bean and rice with coconut milk and coleslaw plantains. Okay, my cast iron skillet is ready. This is ready. So I just dried them off a bit so that I wouldn't get all of that reaction when I put them in the grease. Okay, the stove is on medium. This is my 12-inch skillet. For those of you watching from YouTube, the link is there. I have them on the screen. Okay, so now don't forget to send some love. Give me some love. Just tap the screen and you will see the hearts. So let's get on with this. I'm sure many of you have already cooked. And this is my usual. This time, yes. I went to the food store earlier. And now I'm in the kitchen. Welcome in, welcome in. Yes. I hope you all are enjoying the weather. It is hot. I want you to see everything that I'm doing. Okay. Just drying them off a bit. Before putting them in. So while they are frying, I was going to use the air fryer, but I don't think I want to stink up my air fryer with this fish because it takes a while for the scent to get out of the air fryer. So while that is frying, I'm just going to work on my rice. Okay, I've already washed the tops of these. Let me get them open up. This is the coconut milk. I'll use half of this. So I trust everyone had a great Sunday and lots to eat. We had a big breakfast. I made breakfast before going to the food store. And now I am getting supper ready. You don't have to eat so much on Sundays. You should skip if only one meal. So some of you have already eaten, and I'm sure you're going to eat again later. So around 4 or 5 o'clock we'll be having this. I don't know. I might make a coconut tart. I don't know, because I made that chocolate cake last week, and I still have a quarter of it in the refrigerator. So I don't know. I'll see. Let's see how time goes. So that's ready. Let me get my tomato washed. I just chopped up. I will be cooking this in my curry stone. This is a good solid pot for peas and rice. This is a good pot. Peas and rice, yes. So let me just rinse this up. Rinse the bell pepper and the tomato. I'm getting the hang of this live. I guess the more I do it, the better I will get at it. But I want you to bear with me. I'm just starting out. How does that sound? Live. I want you to see. I need my people to see what I am doing. I am cutting up. We're preparing to cut up the tomato, bell pepper, onion. Oh, I need some time. Fill up a little bit more. I forgot to get time. I'll get something wrong. Let me get these together. Might need a little sharpening. Use this one. So I trust everyone is well. Thank you very much. Family on TikTok and YouTube. Alright. Steamed fish, kidney beans and rice, plantains and coleslaw. Yes, that's what I'm cooking naturally, P. That's what I am fixing today. Alright. D-Dawn. God bless you. You made it. Let's get this tomato cut up. Now, I don't always use tomato. Whenever I have them, I use them. So, tomatoes are not always a must. If you haven't used it, tomato paste is my favorite. I also like to cook with the tomatoes in the bottle, the crushed tomatoes. I don't have that as well. So I'm using this tomato. I can use a half of this. This is a good size one. That's enough. One half of this. You can use the whole one if you wish, but a half is sufficient today. A half of this onion, medium onion. I'll use the other half in the steam, the gravy for the fish. Welcome, welcome, welcome. YouTube and TikTok. Yes, you made it. And I appreciate you for being here. There's so many hundreds, thousands of other channels on today, and you made plan to be here with me. I appreciate you. Don't forget to tap the screen. That's free. Tap the screen, please. Oh, and I'm making a mess. Get this picked up. Okay. Now the rinse. Onion. Chopped up. Nice and small. At least these are going to get cooked down anyhow. So, doesn't make a difference how big or how small you chop the onions. Let me turn the stove on for the peas and rice. Okay. Take some of this. I hope everyone is doing great today. I've already washed this. And also I wash them when I bring them home from the food store. Because you know everyone is touching. Everyone is touching them in the food store. So wash your food as much as you can. Everyone is touching them. Now, like I always say, my recipes are not gospel. I am not a certified chef. Feel free to add, subtract, multiply, or divide. I am a certified teacher, educator, not a chef. Whatever I'm showing you here is what I learned myself from my mom, my sisters, or family member. My parents had a restaurant, so I pick up a few tips from the cook, and now I'm here sharing them with you. So don't take Melda's recipes as gospel, okay? Okay, we're in this together. Time. This is the thyme I had from the other day when I showed you how to keep it green and fresh. It is still, I have to get some more. I forgot to pick up some this morning. I'll get some more later. See, it is still fresh. Just wrap it in a piece of paper towel and stick it in the fridge. And your thyme will be fresh for days. Yes, we're having steamed fish, kidney beans and rice, coleslaw, and fried plantains. Okay, let me get the oil for the rice. I'm using corn oil for the fish, corn oil for the fish, corn oil for the fish, and I'm going to cook my rice with the grapeseed oil. Okay? I'm eyeballing this. Okay, that's about 3 tablespoons to a pot spoonful. And the stove is also on medium for the rice. Okay, let that get heated up. Okay, I'm done with this for a moment. I'll chop up some later for the steamed fish. This is my tomato paste. After opening it, I will put it in a container and you keep it in the freezer. Okay? Because I knew I was going to use it today, I left it in the fridge. So try that. Save you some money, and it would also stop it from going bad. It is hot. So I'm not going to disturb the fish. I'm just going to allow them to do their thing in this oil. You can see. It's right here. Those of you just coming in, I am preparing steamed fish. We had fish last week, Sunday too. Yes. I made the salmon last week, but I wanted some snappers this week and I got them. I am so happy. Whew. We got some snappers. We got 2 bags. And each bag had 5 in them. They're good size, pan size. They're not small at all. Pan size. Snappers. Alright. I'm making 3 cups. I'll do 3 cups. 3 cups of rice today. Yes. Let me get this all measured out. I'm going to pass it through this because I don't like it falling in the sink when I'm rinsing it, washing it. So I'll just scoop out 3 cups of this rice. This is Mahatma Gold long grain parboiled rice. Okay, that's 2, and 1 more, 3. So 3 cups would be enough for today and tomorrow for us. Now if my brother comes or any of my children come, then that's another thing, but we'll have to make do. How does that sound? Okay, let me run this under the water just to get it nice and get some of that starch out of it. And other particles or whatever that's in it. 1 minute. Rinsing the rice. trust everyone is doing well. I am well, thank God. Enjoying the heat. And what have you? Rinsing the rice. Now, rinsing the rice is not a must. You don't want to rinse your rice, you don't rinse it. I don't remember mommy rinsing it. I watched a video the other day, a couple of months ago, and I saw how the rice was harvested and getting all the, you don't want to taking all that you don't want to take in all that starch that's in the rice. So try and rinse some of it out. You don't need all of that starch. Try as much as possible. Start now. I even rinse my grits before cooking it. It's up to you. You gotta stay healthy. Melda 242 has to stay healthy so I can be there for you. How does that sound? Best as I can. Yes, okay, it's all rinsed. Water's running clear. Okay, let's put it on. The rice is ready. Oh, this is ready. I don't like when the fish is fluffy. So just use this as a shield. Just hold the pot cover over the frying pan or the skillet, whatever. And do what you have to do. Oh, it's fluffy. You need to put a cover over there. I think you're going to do that. Cover over it. No problems. Now I can get this in. I wouldn't cut up any garlic because I'm going to use the garlic powder. And I need to all of that scent on my hand. Ooh, this is hot. So in that I have the oil, tomato paste, onion, and bell pepper. Okay. Get this together. So I'm going to allow these to saute for about a minute or two until everything is soft. That's onion, bell pepper, thyme, and the oil. Jesus Christ is Lord. You are welcome. That's the name of the person's username. So now I'm going to add some onion powder. Okay, they're ready to turn over. Let me just season this up a bit. Onion powder. About a tablespoon of garlic powder. This is not salt. Tablespoon. What else we have up here? Red pepper flakes. I'm going to use some of this. Now you can replace this with black pepper, but I don't use black pepper. Not directly, unless it's in the seasoning. Sometimes I might, but no. Black pepper does not agree with my stomach. Has to be flossed. So sometimes you're wondering why your stomach is hurting and all that. It's because of the acid in the food. Whenever you're using tomatoes or tomato paste, always allow it to cook off. You're cooking off some of the acid. Or cooking off the acid that's in it. Onions, the same thing. When I'm making potato salad, I allow my onion, bell pepper, whatever I'm using, to saute a little bit before adding it to the salad. Now I'm going to try and turn these. This one is bigger. I do not want to get lost. So I'm just turning the fish over there ready. The next time I cook fish, I'm going to do it in the air fryer to show you guys. You can fry it different ways. Woo. Always turn it away from you. Always. Okay. They're all tipped to the other side. Turn over. Oh, praise the Lord. It's too hot to be laying up in the hospital. It is too hot. So, gotta be careful. Much too hot. Okay. This is what my pot is looking like. The rice pot. Like I said, you don't have to use tomatoes if you don't have it. So use whatever you have. This is what the rice pot is looking like. Okay. Not too much oil. Not too much of anything in there. It's just right. So now I'm going to use, you don't have to. My recipes are not gospel. Some don't use the tomato paste as well as the tomato. I'm not going to use the kitchen bouquet today. Again, I have kitchen bouquet. Brownie, sorry. I'm not going to use this because I'm using the, I want the rice to be looking natural. Okay? So, I just use 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. Allow some of the acid to fry down on the fat, to cook down on the fish. Okay. And then I'm going to add a half of this coconut milk, a half of the coconut milk, and then the beans, the kidney beans. So just a half of this. I don't want to use all of it. This tastes good. Trust me. Tried it a couple times. You see, my Jamaican brothers and sisters, this is what they do. I must give it to them. Jamaican brothers and sisters, you gotta get with it. Oh, delicious. Now the rest of this, I will put this in a container and put it in the freezer. Because if I put it in the fridge, it might go bad. This is what everything is looking like. It's a coconut milk in it. Don't get burned. Okay. You know, our parents always used the stainless steel spoon. Get yourself a wooden spoon. Because, people are finding out so much things now. Iron on iron, metal on metal, this and that, steel on steel. So, I would suggest that you get yourself a wooden spoon. Piece of bread. The paper from the can fell in. Just trying to get that out. Okay. You have to keep your eyes open when you're cooking to make sure everything is what it's supposed to be. Piece of the paper fell in. So I'm going to let this cook down for about a minute before adding the rice. Now I know some of you add the rice. You add the water before you add the rice. No, I do mine the other way. That's the way I was taught. You can add the water before you add the rice, but with this way, this really helps me to gauge the amount of liquid for rice, so I don't have soggy rice or that sticky rice. I don't want that. That's for white rice for me. So whenever I'm cooking peas and rice or bean and rice, I like for it to be 1-1. Loose. Loose like a goose. My Grammy rice used to be sticky. Not my own. Nope. And most of you, you're having sticky rice because you're either adding too much water or you're not allowing all of the water to evaporate before mixing it up. So allow the water to evaporate before mixing stirring it, giving it a stir. Stirring it up. Whew, there we go. I don't want to get clogged, so take it aside. Ooh, these are ready. You can eat these just like this. Mr. Thompson wants gravy. I don't want to get burned, so I'm just using this as a shield. Now let's do the other. I have 3 more. Same format. Pat dry. Like I said, I seasoned these with lime, pepper, and salt. That's it. Lime, pepper, and salt. Now, if you want to add garlic salt, garlic powder, whatever, you work that's yours. Whatever pleases you, however you want to season it, whatever you want on your fish, you work that. My way isn't gospel. And don't let anyone tell you that's all you're supposed to use. No, that's what they want to use. Use whatever you want. Whatever your stomach can take, you work it. I'm here clearing these up. And this time I clipped off everything. I clipped off the spine, the fins, the tail, all of that is off. Last time how we didn't do it, I made a video with it. She left it on. And he told me you don't have to take it off, so this one has to try home. These are prawn sides, so that's not going to fit. I don't want to squeeze them up. So I still have 1 more to fry. Get your hand washed. Then I can add the rice. Washed rice. And I'm just making a shallow gravy. I don't want the fish too wet up. Okay, that's ready. Now I can add the rice. This is 3 cups of Mahatma long grain parboiled rice. 3 cups. Now, like I said, you can do it the other way where you add the water before you add the rice. Some people let the water boil before they put the rice in. That's the way you can do it. But this is the way I do it. Now, if you want to use it this way, you want to cook your rice this way, feel free. But if not, you cook it the way is best for you. But to get it loose, try not to stir it too much or too quick, or add too much water in it. Do not add too much water in the rice. Even though this is parboiled rice, some people will still have it sticky. Once that happens, something is wrong. Just coat everything up. All of the rice, make sure everything is coated before adding the water, the liquid. See that? So tempted to add some browning, but I will not add any today. I'll put some in the fish. Okay, just gonna allow this to simmer for about 30 minutes while I get the water together. And next I'll fry the plantain and make the salad. And then I'm finished. So I can probably do the coconut form. Probably once it's thawed, this is the coconut. I'll probably do a little coconut tar. So naturally pea, if you're coming up today, coconut tar. It's frozen, so I'll put this in some water. So hot. This is a good day to sit out by the pool. I'm not gonna go in. Just rest my feet in. Sit down and talk. So maybe we can go in the pool today if naturally pea comes up with the girls. Rafaela would like that. You can go by the pool. Go down by the pool today and have a good time. Get the water. Okay, this is parboiled rice, so you can add 3 to 4 cups of water, but I don't have to measure. I can eyeball it. The water should be about 1 inch or 2 above the rice. It's depending on so many things when it comes to measuring the water for the rice and measuring the rice for the water. That's enough. I can still see my rice. Let me bring you closer so you can see. Okay. Top. This is the rice. Yeah. Okay. That's the amount of water I'm putting in the rice. So you can still see my rice. It's right there. It's too hot, so I can't put my finger in it to measure. But you should still be able to feel the rice. Put this back in place. And then I can bring my friends over here on YouTube to see how much water is in my rice. This is the rice. You can still see it. Now, like I said, you can add browning if you wish, but I'm doing everything natural today. Okay, cover this down. The stove is it's on medium. Yes. So as the water evaporates, I'll dry it. I'll turn the stove down. Give it a stir once it evaporates, and then I would allow it to finish up on low. Then you'll have great rice. How does that sound? If you check the fish, what's up, Melda? What's up? Marcus Cole. Marcus Colebrook. Oh, I can hardly see this. Pot looking good. Thank you. Press play. Press play is the name says. My pot is looking good. And ABM Scrappy, followed by the okay. You have 15 on TikTok. That's what it's showing here. And we have, no, that's you. That's TikTok. And we have a whopping 2 on, 4 on YouTube. After, people are here, but they're not coming in the stream. I don't know why. So these return, so they're watching, but that's not coming in the stream. Can't afford to get plucked. That is plucking. There is plucking. It's good to keep everything nice and clean while cooking. You were just starting out. Just wipe as you go. Okay, now that's the fish and the rice. Let's work on the plantain and the coleslaw, and that's it. It's not even 3 o'clock yet. Get a plate, put these in. So, everything here on a plate. Get this washed up. Okay, let's get this together. I'm going to cut up the plantains. Plantains, I have 2 plantains. I got these yesterday. So make sure, because sometimes when you go to the food store, they don't have any more, or they only have the ripe ones, and I've already washed these. These are washed already, so make sure you wash them now. Give it up. I love plantains. I love fried plantains. Love it, love it, love it. Lots of iron and potassium. Get rid of this. Plantains. This is so big. You know, I love to make do with it. Plantain. And I'm going to cut the plantains like this. Let me move this towel. On a bias, just like that. Now you can cut them in circles, or you can cut the plantain in half and just make slits. It's up to you. But I love it like this. On a bias, just like that. On the bias. Oval shape like. And this little piece here is for me. These are not too ripe and not too soft, just right. Sweet. For me. Okay. As the water dries out of the rice, just turn it down. Just slightly. Until you get it down to its lowest. And that's when you stir it, because all of the liquid is going to be out. I'm turning the pot. To look finished. It's finished. Nice and dry. I love my fish fried like this. Last one. It's gonna cook something else really quick. We've been eating different things all week, so this is enough. And I wanted the fish. We wanted fish. We love fish. I was able to get these, so we're just gonna have fish today. Fish. Alright. there's a fly in here. Where did it come from? Let's see this little juice. There's some fish so far. It's fried fish. These are ready now for stew or for the steam that I'm going to make. Ready. So I'm going to leave this seasoning liquid for the gravy. Now let's get the plantains going. Grapeseed oil or whatever type of oil you have. Plantains don't take that much. Okay, while the plantains, while that is heating up for the plantains, I will fix this. Get the, oh, everything is falling. I will get the coleslaw on the go. Tell me why this has to fall in here. Why? It's so hot. Any questions or? I'm just putting these back together. They fell off. Something is always falling down. Uh-oh. I'm just putting it this off. I don't know why I keep falling. Probably doesn't want to be up there. Just can turn over. Alright. Nicely done. Ooh, last one. You're eating early today. Let's get the plantains in the oil. It's gonna be so fishy. Plantains are very easy to fry. Those of you who are watching and you're not a Bahamian, you married a Bahamian man, make sure you have his plantain and macaroni and coleslaw, peas and rice or what have you on Sunday. My husband used to say if he didn't make rice, he didn't cook on Sunday. But now he's singing another song. He's tired of rice. So I try to cook rice. I don't cook it as much as I used to. So much rice. For God's sake. This is the last one that I'll move this over here. Because last fish. Coleslaw. Get this together. Cabbage. This. Actually, the coleslaw on. Apple. So I'm gonna add an apple as well. I love to put apple in it. Just wash that. carrots. Also have some grapes. I'll put some grapes. Put some grapes as well. The apple, only the apple is there. What else should we put up here? I know I saw something flying around. Please catch it. We can take this last fish out. What? Take this last fella out. Then I can move this oil off the stove. So I'm going to put this. Where can I put this? Maybe on the mat. Of course. Let me move this out of the way. So I'm going to put the grease out over here. Carefully. Okay, that's out of the way. Perfect. Put the plantains here, and then we can turn this one off because that wasn't sitting good on that stove because it was too small. Okay, get some water over here. Turn these plantains over. They're ready. Give these a nice flip. Oh, some is too dark, but the others won't be. Okay. Let's look at the rice. Let's look at the rice. Let's look at the rice. Okay, now I'm gonna still allow it to cook some more. This is the rice. YouTube. See, water is still pressing, so I'm gonna allow it to go some more. I'm just gonna turn it down a little lower. See the bubbles? Okay. Rice right here. See the rice? Bubbles are it's still bubbling, so I just turned it down some. I'm going to allow it to cook some more before stirring it. Giving it a mix. Cover it down. I turn it down some more. Let's check on these plantains. Some of these are getting too brown. My liking. Take these out. I have to be careful because this burner here was just on. Let me add a little bit of paper towel on the plate. For the plantains, take these out. Ooh, some is too dark. Okay, it's good. I don't know why these come up this weird. The rest of the plantains. That's it. Coleslaw. And then I'm finished. Steamed fish. I just have to make the gravy for the fish. Right after I'm done with this, I I will make a little shallow gravy for the fish. And that's going to be with tomato paste, onion, bell pepper, thyme. Let me see if I have more sugar. I didn't pick up a celery. No, I didn't pick up one. I got to get a next celery. This is just about finished. My celery is almost gone. Then I can do the salad. And that's it. Almost there. Take this one out. Why did I fold it? Hot. Okay. I don't know why the plantain is coming out yellow on the paper. That's grapeseed oil. I'll show you the plantains in a minute. This is the plantains. Alright, that's the plantains. Once that's done, then I can get my stuff ready for the, okay, mix them right here, for the gravy. For my steamed fish. While that is cooking, I will get my salad items together. I am tired of seeing this. Where did they put that? Some things are almost finished. Yes, Melda live. You're in Nassau. I sure am. I am in Nassau, the Bahamas. It's Melda 242. Cable Beach to be exact. I'm here. So I want to appreciate every one of you for supporting me here today. Thank you very much. So far on TikTok, I have 2.3k likes. I am sure we can get it up to 3,000. Just tap the screen. Double tap the screen. That's free. Just tap the screen. Let the hearts show. If you wish, you can send a gift, but if you can't, I understand. How does that sound? I appreciate you being here. Just tap the screen, please. Tap the screen, please. Gifts are welcome, but if you don't have it, I understand. No pressure. No pressure. you know why these plantains is giving this yellow? The plantains are giving this yellow color on the paper towel. I've never seen this before. But the plantains are ready. They're finished. Now I just have to make my gravy, stir my rice, and then make this roll. So I'm going to use this larger saucepan for the gravy. I'm going to use the same oil. Oh yes. It's just plantains. And I'm going to make the gravy in this. So I'm using this the exact same oil that I fried the plantains in for the steamed fish. Stuff like this. Let's get this together. This was already washed. Should I add? Let me get another color just to make it nice and beautiful. No, I have yellow. I only have red. Only yellow. I thought I picked up a red. Okay, I'll use the yellow. This. Red, but it's all yellow and green and yellow. But we didn't have, yes, they had the red. I don't know why I didn't get a red. I'm not adding the entire bell pepper. So a quarter of bell pepper is enough. This is enough. 1/4. So you can see what your girl is doing. I appreciate each and every one of you here today. So this is for my steamed fish. That's for the steamed fish. Now you can cut them whichever way you like. A little piece of the celery, which I didn't know I still had. I thought I was finished. Piece of celery. So when you're steaming fish, you don't need a lot of oil. Like about a half a pot spoon or so, because the fish have already been fried in oil. Give this a rinse. So you don't need that much grease. This out. Some people cook it with the seeds and all that inside, but I take them out. I take them out. Onion, I'm going to use a half, and then that's it. This is a nice chop. I'm leaving them just like this. These are half circles. Okay, now into the oil. Not much oil in here. Of course, the stove is on medium. Get rid of this. Move this out of the way. Yeah. I'm going to make my coleslaw on this, and then I'll transfer it into a bowl. And my rice should be ready to stir. Yep, ready. It is ready. Okay, No more liquid in here. Now I'm going to give it a mix. Nothing is sticking. Make sure you can see what I'm doing. Nice coconut flavor. Oh, smells delicious. Give this about 5 to 8 minutes more, and then it will be super ready. It will be ready. Turn it down. I have it on 2. Number 2. Okay, now I'm just getting the herbs ready for the... Can you see me? Can you see me? This is bell pepper. I have the green and the yellow, onion and celery. I will add garlic powder. I'm not chopping up any garlic. I have garlic, but I'm trying to get out here as fast as possible. So I'll make a, I don't know, might as well, I'll make a small coconut tart that they can eat while that is being prepared. So after eating them, they will be able to. Onion, garlic. This is garlic powder, not the salt. Powder, garlic powder. And then I'm going to add some onion powder. Next is now you can add fresh tomatoes, tomato in the bottle, or squashed tomatoes, anything. But I'm using tomato paste. Okay? Some red pepper flakes. You know I don't use black pepper, so not directly. This is an easy part. And then I'm going to add some of that good stuff. Where's my tomato paste? It's over here. This juice. Tomato paste. 1 heaping. This is about 2 tablespoons. This is a super heaping tablespoon of tomato paste. That's enough. You don't need the entire tin. Nope. You don't need all of that. Now you can't expect to use 1 tablespoon of tomato paste and a gallon of water. No, that's not going to do it. That is not going to do it. I'm making a shallow gravy today. Shallow steam. Where is my cooking time? Where did I rest that? And of course I'm going to add the rest of this, the liquid from the fish. This is the lime juice. Lime juice and the pepper and salt. Some thyme. I need to get some thyme. I'll get some tomorrow. This is thyme. get some tomorrow. Let me put all of that good stuff. That's thyme. THYME. That's something with thyme, the word thyme. Not because it has TH, you pronounce it as thyme. That's incorrect. It's thyme. It has the same pronunciation as the word, as the time. Watch. So don't go around saying time. The little teacher in me coming out. It's time. THYME. It's pronounced TIME. Now I'm going to add some water. But before I do, just a little bit of this kitchen bouquet. Sorry, brownie. Oh boy. What would be in the kitchen bouquet? Just a little bit. Okay. So I don't want it too so dark. Just a little bit. That's about a half of a teaspoon. That's just a droplet. Now the water. Just enough to get it nice and thick. You don't need a whole lot. Like I said, you don't need a gallon of water. You're not making sauce or boiled fish, nope. Just enough. 1 cup should do. And before adding the fish, I'm going to allow this to boil. Cook down some. And then I'll add the fish, coat them, and turn it off. And that's it. Back. So the fish do not need to boil to cook in this water. In the liquid, sorry. Now I'll season this up to make sure everything is good. Not too heavy on the salt because you've already seasoned the fish with salt. So, and plus I added the liquid from the seasoning. So you don't need so much seasoning. Give it a little taste. Take a little bit more salt. This one has iodine in it. They have some with iodine and some without. So I don't know. Sometimes I pick up the one without the iodine, and sometimes I pick up the one with. Too much of the iodine isn't good for some people. You can see this is the modern way of cooking. I'm using my spatula instead of using a pot spoon. Our parents would use the pot spoon. But things change. Okay, that's good. That's good. I don't need any more spice in that pepper. That's it. Get this out of the way, then I can knock up my salad. Dinner will be dinner. This would be dinner because it's just after 3. I thought it would have been supper. Supper. Thought it would have been supper. Now I can get my slaw on the go. Once it boils a little, then I can add the fish. Cover it. Let me leave it uncovered, just so that I can keep track of it. And now let's get the slaw on the go. So this slaw, I'm adding celery. I'm adding cabbage, purple and white cabbage, carrots. I have a small apple and a couple of white grapes. And that's it. Now you don't have to make yours like this now. My recipes are not gospel. Where's the knife? You can add whatever you want in your coleslaw. Or just add the cabbage and the carrots. I'm adding the grapes. The grape will represent the lime juice for me. Sometimes I add it and sometimes I do. So I'm just going to add the grapes today. I'm trying to stay away from too much of that acid. I just had a visit to the doctor the other day for my acid reflux. He had me on some medication for that. For the acid reflux. Purple cabbage, a little bit of that, so this should be enough. I don't have to open up another cabbage. So I'm just going to shred this. Shred this. Too much in the way. And some mayo. A little bit of sugar, salt. Just shredding this off. You know, mommy them, they used to use the knife. See, times are changing. I have 2 shredders now. Everything is not the same. Even the cooking method. You have some changes. You keep doing something the same way all the time, something wrong. There's nothing wrong with a little change. Change is good sometimes. These things are very sharp, so be careful. If you have one of this, for God's sake, this will scrape your fingernail off. Look at all these big pieces. Nothing like coleslaw. Coleslaw, fried plantain, macaroni. Too much starch. No macaroni today. I'll do it another time. Mother's Day, yeah. Because I know I'm not going out for lunch. I don't like to. And you see, going out is good, right? But you don't know what the people are using in their food. And you wonder why your stomach is hurting, this is hurting after eating. So, you just stay right here and have a good time. I will cook for myself. I have no problem with that. When you cook your own food, you know what's in it. Right? When you cook it, you know what's in it. Now a little bit of this purple cabbage. It's time for me to add my little bit of this purple cabbage. Not too much. You just want it for beauty, color. That's it. I can put the rest of my purple cabbage up. Oh. The apple is next. Before adding the apple in, the apple and the carrots, let me put the fish in the gravy. I just want to put the fish in. Okay, let me just add the fish. Where is my spatula? And I need a basting spoon. Basting spoon, okay. Add the fish. Give this a mix. This shallow is, this is not too much liquid in here. Look at this, the gravy. See, it's not too much. You don't need a lot. You're not making boiled fish, stew fish. This is a shallow gravy for my steamed fish. Okay, that's TikTok. Let me show YouTube. Okay. This is the gravy. It's not too thick. Just enough. It's not too much liquid in here. Okay. Now I'm going to add the fish. Can you see? I want to make sure you can see. Okay. Just add these in. One at a time. Oh, and then you just cover it, baste it with the liquid. This is what you call a shallow gravy. You don't need that much. I still want to keep the fish whole. So this is a good way to keep the fish whole instead of drowning it in the liquid. You don't want that. Just cover it with whatever you have going on in the pot, skillet, whatever, frying pan. This is how you make steamed fish. I can shut off my stove. I shut off the heat. And then I'm going to cover them down. And the moisture, the heat, is going to soften them up a little bit. And that's it. This is the Bahamian steamed fish. This is what we call steamed fish. For those of you who are not from the Bahamas, steamed fish. Just like that. Bam! Cover it down. The stove is off. This is an electric stove, so it's going to still be cooking. And don't forget to wipe down as you go. Everything looks nice. Check on this rice. Where's my pot spoon? Okay. See, this is what we used to sing. This is what Mommy used. I have a wooden spoon, another one, but I'm going to use this. Okay, but this gives it a good mixing. Nice coconut rice. Oh, it smells so good. My. This is delicious. Woo. I can turn that on. It's lowest now. Just waiting on the slaw. And then dinner will be served. It's good rice. Okay. Let me just get this together. This coleslaw. Carrots. I always like to purchase the big carrots. I don't know why. Look at this. I need to show you the one I got this morning. Look how big this is. And I had this. When did I get this? I think I got this last month payday. I got this one this morning. Look at it. This is a giant. Look at that. You know how many servings I can get out of this? Cabbage. This is, carrots. Big papa. This is a granddaddy. So what I do, wash, peel off the amount that I'm going to use. Put back in the bag. So I'm going to peel off the amount. I'm going to grater. Grate. Coleslaw. Steamed fish. Pause. Where's my charger? My phone is charged. Where the charger is? Get my charger. Charge my phone. I got this wire, so I'm gonna stick this in here and put it in the ring light right here. Okay, that's better. Perfect. Okay, it's charging. Now I'm gonna grate some of this. I can also use this shredder as well, but this will be faster just to get some of this in the salad. I hate grating stuff. That's enough. That's enough. Coleslaw. A little bit of sugar. So like I said, I'm going to add a few grapes. You get a different bite for this. Ziploc bag. Baggy bag. So I can get one more serving out of this. One more serving out of the carrot. So I'm going to add some grapes. Now you don't have to add all of this in your salad. Make it the regular way if you wish. It's up to you. Now I've already washed these. Every time I purchase grapes, I always take them out and wash them, but I'll just give it a little rinsing. Again. All you need is a couple. A handful grapes. Any color grapes would do. Any color. So these are big enough to get cut into 4. Wow, someone is sending me another $1.99. This is a sticker. I'm living abroad and your videos help me a lot. God bless you. This is the same person from yesterday. Young Boogie, God bless you. $1.99 sticker. Super sticker. Thank you. Thank you a bunch. I help you a lot. I'm so glad that that I was able to help you. That I am able to help you. Yes, you live abroad. Thanks. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. So now you're telling me that your bell is on. Yes. Your bell is on. I don't know if I have enough. Yeah, I do. I have to open up another one, but this is enough. And just get the other one just in case. Just in case. I don't have to be back and forth. Just in case. I am so glad that you found me, and I appreciate your support. Now with the mayo, you can add as much as you want. The more mayonnaise, you use, the wetter your salad is going to be. So it's up to you. You choose. I try to bring the restaurant home to those of you who are not here in the Bahamas. Okay? Bringing it home. Trying to get the sugar. Just a little bit of sugar. And pinch or so. That's it for the sugar. Jesus. Hold my hand. I appreciate the support. You don't need so much salt because salt is in the mayo. Hellman mayo has salt in it. Just a little pinch salt, some red pepper flakes, or if you're using black pepper, just put a little bit of black pepper and you're good to go. If you want to add other stuff, feel free. This is what I'm using in my own. Now let's give it a toss, mix. This coleslaw. You can also add some lemon or lime juice. I am just trying to get my stomach together now from this acid reflux. I'm on medication. So feel free to add some in yours. The lemon juice. You can add lemon juice as well. Lemon or lime juice. About a half a lime or lemon would do. Move this out of the way. Make sure everybody can see. YouTube, can you see what I'm doing? I'm just mixing the salad, coleslaw, and my dinner is ready. So I'll give hubby his food. If my daughter wants a food, she can have her food. But I'm going to make the coconut tart. So if you want to stay and watch, feel free. I'm just making a small one so that they can have something sweet later. Most of the chocolate cake is still here from last week. But my daughter is the only one that's still eating it. This is what is left of the chocolate cake from last Sunday. Still here. So I'm just going to make a small tart, coconut tart. My 16-year-old daughter, she's enjoying that. So I don't know. It's in the fridge. In the refrigerator. So that's enough. I didn't have to open this one, but it's time to go. Let's transfer this into some apple. We need the apples. One little apple I'm going to use, add in the salad. You said something? Yeah, finish reading now. Get some apple in it. I've already washed this. Shave off some of it. Be careful with this. Oh my word. You're getting a little thin slices. Thin. Okay? We love apple in it. My granddaughters, they also like the apple in it as well. Oh. Why this thing wouldn't stay in my hand? Using this like a pro, huh? Child, I have to watch what I'm doing. This thing is sharp. A little bit more. The apple, I like the fruits in it because it cleanses your palate whenever you swallow it. Swallow the salad. That's what I like. Makes it nice and fresh. And this is summertime, so it's a good mixing. And then I can serve my husband. I'll put a little bit of parsley for garnish. Just a little bit. Just if I can reach it, just a little bit. Oh, here's the pot spoon. Break it down. Now if I can get it open. That's it. Dinner is ready. Okay, I'm gonna dish up my husband's food, but let me see this. Let me see a thumbs up if you're gonna stay for me to make the coconut tart. If you're not gonna stay, I won't. I'll just end the live now. But if you want to watch me make the coconut tart, let me see. Let me see. Okay, the hearts are or thumbs up. Show me something that if you want me to make it. TikTok is saying yes. Okay. Well, YouTube isn't saying anything, but I'll do it. I'll keep them here just in case. Okay, my coleslaw is ready, so I'll just transfer it into a mixing bowl, into a serving bowl. I don't have to taste this because I know this is delicious. I just know it. That's my salad. That's coleslaw. I don't like to see it with these little pieces like that. So you can wipe it. And that's the salad. Let me see the hearts. Let me see the hearts. Tap the screen. Tap the screen, please. And that's the coleslaw. That's it. Coleslaw is ready. Steamed fish is ready. Rice is ready. Plantains is ready. And I'm sure my husband's stomach is ready. We're earlier than yesterday, than last week. Where's that? Have it. This is what I like to serve his food on. Make sure you get it. The rice should be finished. Oh yes. I'm trying to pop this up so you can see what's going on. You can see. Trying to make sure everybody can see. When you're feeding your hubby, you give him enough food. So if you don't know how to cook, you need to learn. Learn how to cook. A way to a man's heart is through his stomach. That's enough rice for him. Now the fish. How do I put the spoon? Let me give him the biggest one. like the big fish. What's the biggest one? Looks like the biggest one. This one looks like the biggest one. The biggest fish. And a little bit of gravy on the top. When I was small, growing up, I did not like I did not like steamed fish. So whenever mommy cooked or the maid cooked steamed fish, I always asked for my fish to be fried. I couldn't take this. Just started liking it after I got married. Other than that, I couldn't take it. Okay, some coleslaw, some plantains, this is a man plate, so you can't give your husband food like a little boy, as if you're serving his son. I don't know, you could probably get another fish later. And coleslaw. I put a coleslaw in a little container. Look fancy. Coleslaw goes in here so that the juice will not go into the rice. Bringing the restaurant home, that's what I'm doing. So we gotta bring it home. He loves coleslaw. So I'm gonna give him a good bit of this. Bring the restaurant home. How does that sound? This is a man's plate. Coleslaw. He loves coleslaw. Pack it on. Alright, so now I can take a picture of this. That's it. We have this in my, I don't want that on my picture. My thumbnail. Let's make a thumbnail. This is how I do it. The pause. I want it. What should I make it with? This one here. Let me do the thumbnail with this. I am doing a thumbnail for thumbnail. Come on. Come on. Okay. Got it. Okay. I can give him his food. His food. Be right back. Right back. I just remember I didn't show you the plate. Oh, I'm sorry. We're gonna do it quickly. Don't see the star. I don't see the heart. Don't see anything coming. This is his food. The rice, coleslaw, plantain, and the fish. Look at that. All right. Be right back. Oh boy. My daughter wants me to get her some. So I will get some for my daughter. You want a lot of rice, Rafi, or not much? How many scoops? 2 scoops? She wants 2 scoops of rice. You sure that's enough? I'll give you 2.5. But I don't like to eat. Okay. Get the smallest one. Not the smallest one. Try to get it. Daughter. You want gravy? Gravy coming. She wants gravy. Oh, the gravy coming. Coleslaw, plantain. What you want? No plantain? Oh no, you don't like it. I forgot you don't like plantains. She don't know what she's missing. How many scoops? 1 scoop of coleslaw. She doesn't like to eat. My daughter, she doesn't want any plantain. So she doesn't want any plantain. Now let's make the coconut tart. Or you want me to come back later? Can I come back later with the coconut tart? What's the drink? Oh, the drink. He doesn't want to drink with his food. He doesn't eat with the drink. I have fruit punch. We have water and Vitamalt. Fruit punch, water, or Vitamalt. He doesn't want drink. He doesn't eat. He drinks after eating. Because if he sees the drink and he's gonna eat, but not unlike me. My drink has to be on the side of me, even though I'm not going to drink it until I'm finished. Sometimes I will even forget to drink my drink. So that's what's going on there. He doesn't like his drink with his food. Yes, you need... Thank you. I will take a break. I will eat a little something and I will be back. Okay? I will be back. Coconut tart. I have the coconut already torn out. It's defrosting. It's almost... still hard. This is the coconut. So I have it in a bowl of water. I will be back, okay? God bless you and thank you for being with me today. Okay, bye-bye. And this. Okay. Congratulations, you have more followers. Okay, I'll be back, YouTube. I will be back. Coconut tart. With the coconut tart. Now